decided to come again today, bring a light, because I know you are watching. And I'm glad that you're watching and appreciating it. Now I'm just getting my heat to start. It's not warming up. And I just changed the bottle, the propane bottle. I have two bottles. One was empty, one was full. It's taking a little longer. I don't know why it was not. Like when it starts, okay, stop it, puppy. It should warm up, but it's not warm now. It's not cold air, but it's not warm. Okay, so I am working hard on transmuting energy right now and seeing my word. Yeah, no, that's not. That's I have to see what's going on with the heat. I'm gonna try to see if the stove works. The stove works. I mean, the gas is working. So tonight we're gonna be eating peanut butter sandwich because I don't want to cook. So we went and did some groceries. So it was a good day. We went different emotions, but we're definitely idle mode, working on getting ideas for you guys to go around the world, around the US on the budget, or like mean zero budget. It's not on a budget, it's on zero budget. Anyway, so I'm just gonna check the heat here if I have gas from here. The stove. See, the stove works. Anyway, so what we did today, we went to San Diego Living Habitat. Salut! It's that was free, so but anyway, it's a place where there's some marsh and ça va bien, Maud? It's a marsh where we can see animals. Anyway, so they have kind of like a little turtle place and aquarium, so they save animals too. Peux-tu baisser un peu le son, s'il te plaît? Anyway, so we went. Oh, I baisse le son, ça me fait mal aux oreilles. We went, and there's like a nice little shuttle, and all night it said it was free. Ticket admission was free. And we get there, we go inside. It was not free. It was like, for the three of us, would have been $50. That's all that was left in my bank account. So like, you know. All right, we're about to turn around when the lady, she's like, oh, but we have this program where you have a backpack and we have trails outside, so you girls get to go and do. There's like a little bingo thingy, like a little scavenger hunt. Hey, Mel. So it's like a little scavenger hunt for nature. Thank you. If you want to share in my bio, and there's a post, I started GoFundMe today. I got $1 something left in my bank account. We did groceries, so, but yeah, so if you want to share the GoFundMe link with on your pages, that would be very appreciated. I know anything can help. By the way, yeah, I'm like, you know what? They say God provides for me, and that it's okay to acknowledge we have needs. Right? I read that in a book. If I say I don't have needs, yet God cannot provide for me. Right? I have to acknowledge I have needs. But when you acknowledge you have needs, you also have to acknowledge that your needs are always taken care of. If that includes money, if it's food. And therefore, at one point, they don't become needs anymore because they're provided for, right? Well, I say, you know what? Right now, my need is for money. Because I don't know where I'm going to go tomorrow. So I put a request for 2 places. They have not answered. One had answered. They're like, yeah, no, you have cats. We don't get you here. So now I'm like changing cap. We're not going towards Los Angeles right now. We're going back towards Arizona. Anyway, towards the inland. Anyway, so I give my name for one place. We'll see for the boondocking app. Now they need to approve it. But we're leaving tomorrow. No, we're gonna go somewhere. Ah, shit. But story about that. How today we were. So we didn't go at the free activity, but she's like, oh yeah, here's a backpack that we lent. And so I just gave my ID in exchange of it so I can return it for them. But what was cool is in the backpack, and I'm like, this was way better. As much as I, would have appreciated seeing like inside like the little aquarium and stuff, which we see in every zoo or whatever. We had our backpack. It had bingo cards like for what you could see. Do you see an old like cement? Do you see like ants or crawling things? Do you see a yellow flower? Do you see, right? So we were walking in the path, and it did add a warning. If you see a rattlesnake, freeze. Do not go towards them. They don't start running. It's like, so that freaked out Sophie the entire time though. So she was always like on guard, which is unfortunate because it was a nice, beautiful place. Anyway, we still went. We saw some, like, they call it cat. It's poop. And I was reading it out loud, and as I was reading it out loud, there's a man who was sitting, he was cute, by the way. So, Peyton from the Living Sea area in San Diego, you're cute. if by any chance it gets to him. He was so kind, too. And, so anyway, I was listening like scat, that means like poop. Anyway, we did see poop on the trails, and it had a little booklet to see what animals were the tracks from and the poops were from. So we're like, oh, that looks like a poop from, oh, a little red-tailed fox, and then, oh, that looks like poop from, and then the little trails from the little white-eared jackrabbit. And at one point we did see a gator from. We did see a rabbit going boom, boom. But so Sophie was on the mindset of fear, right? When you can, like, this is just a really good example that I myself am like, from Pennsylvania, cool. We stopped there. That was like our second or third day in Pennsylvania when we stopped. Went and saw the bell, the cracked bell. So we had to spend the day there. I do have a GoFundMe in the bio if you want to support us, get a rub. Anything is appreciated. Today, I was like, I'm very glad I received for Christmas a $50 gift card to Walmart from a neighbor where we were in the last boondocking, and the girls had got a Christmas present. Like, Sophie got makeup, and she uses her makeup every single day. And then Emily, she had a Squishymallow that she adores. So today we used it, and I know I had like $50 Canadian that I could put in my, but that's all I left. And so in American, that's like $38. So I had like I had an extra $40, like maybe $38 something, or something. Anyway, and technically, when I went to the bank, I used the $50, and then I used whatever I should have been fine. My card didn't allow it to go through. I was like, I want to cry. I was like, please don't let me put food back. I really not want to have to put food back. Anyways, it wasn't working. And so I said, oh wait, I have $1. So I gave her $1 cash. And then I went through. And I still have $1.32 in the bank account. And so I don't know why it didn't go through. Anyway. I am telling you that, people, so that you feel inspired to support us. There you go. Money is used for gas, for food, for camping fees. Yes, we do free boondocking, but some places, like, it is very appreciated to leave to use their services in exchange. Some places I'd like to go and just hook up for, like, I can do 2 nights without, I would use it for a solar panel. I am using this money for a solar panel. And anyway, so GoFundMe in the bio. Very appreciated. Oh man, so this story about Sophie. Hello. So she was afraid of the rattlesnake, so she was always like going like, I'm not sure I want to go on that trail. Emily and I were like, let's go, we were walking. And so Emily and I, she was beside me, she saw the rabbit too. We saw a rabbit just cross the trail. Sophie then saw like, oh look, Sophie, and Sophie did not see it. Did you even like see it a little bit? No. But Emily and I, we were on the frequency of like admiring, not being afraid, and just seeing beauty, right? Sophie was like on the frequency of fear, so this is why she was not beside me. She was on a different frequency. She was still there in my reality, but not with us. So she was like, So she did not see, even if I moved and showed her, look, she did not see the rabbit. She was not on the right frequency for it. Anyway, one thing I did appreciate, so that showed me like, see, you were afraid, so you were on the frequency of seeing the fun rabbit. And so when we were at Walmart, I was like worried. I'm like, oh my god, we'll have enough money for this groceries. Like we really needed food, like fresher food. Like we had no more eggs, no more milk, no more bread, no more. We was good. It was a good grocery, so we're good now for at least food. And so she said, so by the time we came back to we went back to the car. In the place there was like a big sea, not a ray, but you know Ursula in in The Little Mermaid. She's got those like thing that has like big eyes, and they're just kind of like snakes in the water. Well, these things, there was like a big one. It looked like it was fake. Big aquarium in the entryway with like a marine. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I just have the face like, and then you just see his mouth going open and close. It looks creepy. The eyes are like super white, like look translucent, like almost like I'm dead, I'm gonna kill you. Anyway, so she got a little spooked by that. But one thing that when we were at Walmart, she said, man, it was a good day. The only thing I got scared was that thing in the aquarium that looked fake, but we knew it was true, a real one. Marine. And she said she did herself acknowledge that, yeah, because I didn't get scared when we went on our hike. Right? She said nothing scared her in the hike. She was feeling afraid, but nothing jumped in her face and nothing actually scared her other than her own fear. But at the aquarium, but at the aquarium, that thing was kind of, that spooked her a little bit. It was very weird, to be honest. Anyway, so that was pretty cool for her to acknowledge. And I said, oh wow, look at that. You're acknowledging what actually scared you. What actually scared you. And where it was just in your head, right? Where it was just you imagining it. So that was pretty cool to acknowledge, like to see from her and witness. There you go. You girls are lucky today. You've done great today. That's why you have that. You're done? That's it? What's that noise? Oh, the light. So yeah, and then, but it was super beautiful, like beautiful. It was beautiful. But where in your life you guys are afraid with no evidence, just your fear, not knowing, like you're walking, imagining the danger without it having any danger, right? Let us get something scare us instead of us living in a state of fear, right? That is one thing I was doing when Eric was sick. Is instead, like when he had told me he had 4% chances of surviving 5 years, I imagined the worst case scenario. I imagined how it would be. I imagined everything, and then I cried for 3 days. And I'm like, oh, right, it was the end of my life. But then the imagination of those 3 days were worse than when he actually passed away. One second, I think you guys have, yeah, that's a little bit better. Right? So my fear of the unknown was me creating my own fear, because it was a lot easier. You know, honestly, all the time he had the tumors, and every time we had a new tumor or a new something coming up, it sucked ass, yes, but it was not as worse as the fear. Because if you arrive on the day of, you're getting it. But if you if you're thinking about it and living in a state of fear the entire time, you're the one choosing to stay in a state of fear instead of just being happy. And then if something happens, boom, you're gonna be afraid for one day, and then you deal with it, right? So I had said, I don't have. Am I gonna cry until he dies, or every day until then, or am I gonna just wait until it comes to that day and until we cross the bridge, right? That was my mentality, and that's what I did. And even it was a lot sweeter, a lot smoother when he passed than what I anticipated. And so anyway, so I'm gonna be writing this story in my book of her being on the fear, not having been able to see the bunny, which was a pretty cool thing to see because she was on a different frequency, which is also super cool. Like to see it in action, like we were excited, like, ooh, let's see it, right? And she was like, so as I was at Walmart, and I was like, oh my god, I was like just grabbing food, and I did not go overboard. I could have gotten some fish, and I got the minimum that I knew first could fit in the camper, and second, nothing too expensive. I wasn't gonna spend $15 on fish when I still have some food in my freezer. But I did for New Year to get us. The girls wanted to have some at one point, some little shrimp cocktails, so I did get ourselves a bag of shrimp cocktails as a treat. Hey, I spoiled ourselves so much. And I did buy the 2 big jars of peanut butter for $15, but because I said, you know what, we can eat more peanut butter sandwiches, and we eat it by the spoon as protein. It's got what we need for whatever meat. And the girls, if they don't like what I make, they can have that, and I'm very happy. Close the door, please.
Can we change Papa's game?
Yeah, later, yeah. And so it was cool because also I needed to buy some litter for my cat, and some.
This is the cat.
This is Sissy. Yeah.
Yeah, she's so pretty. She never been showed in camera before.
And so we have Sissy, and then we have Prince Philip. Prince Philip is good. Just goes and pees outside, which is fine. And I bought some food the other day.
Oh,
but
Puff Puff, yeah.
Puff Puff, we need to change his cage now. We need to change the bedding.
Can I show you where he is?
Sure. Where is he?
He's in his little pink house right there.
He's in the little pink house. So I was oh, he's there. Hi, baby. Hi. Ow, Prince Philip. Ow, baby. Hi. That hurts. So
never put your finger too close to the hamster, they can bite you.
Ah, good to know. You just put it like this, and they come like that. But yeah, so I need to buy a new one, and then I'm looking at Walmart. I'm like, ugh. It's like the one that we have is like the white paper one. It's like $11 or $15 depending. I'm like, that is like most of my budget. Like not most of my budget, but it's like a quarter of my budget, pretty much for food. But so now we got one that's kind of wood. It's wood bedding, and it was like $4. I'm like, that I'm good with, right? And then so like, man, the lady at the store, when she showed us what to put our hamster in, she wanted to get her. I don't know if she was getting money from it, but she just got us the most expensive things. All right. But anyway, and but that's okay. You know, then you learn, and then we learn. It's fine. I'm not. It was nice. Now I'm like, if he's happy with the $4 with chips, whatever that is, and that makes him happy, then that makes me happy too.
My hamster?
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to even love it better because it's going to be more like nature, like more natural. And then the litter, so Sissy's box, I had bought 2 months ago a bag of like the white silice, like it's like the white rocks. And it tells you it changes color if they're pee, like depending on the acidity and stuff. And it lasts for a full month. You just pick up the poop and stuff. And that's a bag that's worth $30. Yeah, it lasts 2 months, but it's still worth $30. And I'm like, yeah, not today. $30 is like I got literally at 5, 6, 7, 8, $86 available funds today to buy food and stuff for my animals to make sure that they were fine too. Right, so now we're gonna need to change because the second month is almost done. But at least I got like $3 bag, and I said I do not care if it doesn't clump. I found out a cute little bag. I don't need to carry more that like I don't have to carry a big bin. It adds weight to the camper, right? So yeah, we're getting crafty. I already was crafty, but definitely, like we had so many bags today for $80. I'm like, man, girls, look at that. Like I'm seeing the abundance for each dollar. I'm like, ooh, like it wasn't going super high. Like you got banana. We had a lot of food for not expensive. Then you got the stuff that a little bit bigger that got in. That makes the bill go higher. Like $14 for 2 things of peanut butter. Plus there's for each dollar.
Let's hop on over there.
Each dollar, each penny. And every minute. Wait 1 second. All right, go. And then when you're done, you're gonna tell me. Wait, let me arrange it for you while you go to the washroom. Give me a carrot. I'm gonna get it ready for you. 1 second, guys. Maybe you can tell me when before you come out, okay? Just gonna cut her this.
Yeah, I want to show you how to get a hamster.
Huh?
I want to show you how to get a hamster without getting.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna cut the tip.
Mommy, can you show them how to? I want to show them how to get a hamster without getting bite.
Without getting bitten.
Look, we can go forward. Forward.
Check under the sink.
Forward. Forward.
Hey, Lupo Poof. Aww.
Move him into the food bowl. Into the food bowl. Or you can just put your hand there.
You go. Okay, you can come out. Nobody's gonna see you. Mets-le plus haut. Put him higher.
A hamster safely got.
Hi. Oh, and now Puppy's eating some carrots. We have a little vegetarian puppy. But yeah, so I'm learning because I had a lot of money before. And this is why I used to judge me. Like, man, I used to have a lot of money. People will judge me because I didn't know how to care for my money. Everything was invested, right? I just didn't make money to my business. And it's not I didn't do the work. I've done the work. I'm not the type of person that's going to go in your DM, though, to message you. I've attracted some clients that just came and asked me, right? So this is the kind of client I want. People already hear from me, and but I don't know to tell you, but I don't remember what I was going to say. How you doing? But yeah, so now I'm not quite sure where we're going to go tomorrow. Yeah, what? You want me to remove it? Yeah, I'll remove that. You want a carrot too? We got big carrots at the food bank last week. We had a bunch of carrots. We had a bunch of Brussels sprouts. We learned that we love Brussels sprouts. They're pretty good. Actually, better than we like them better than broccoli. They're fun to eat. Alright, so we got a bunch of carrots. Now I was trying to look for a food bank here, but most of them they're looking for you need your ID to say you're a resident of the area. That's it. I can afford my food. What kind of reality do I want? That I can't or I can afford my food. But not like we were using the banks. They're good. The other day as a supplement. Right? Yes, I have food, but it was a different. I feel the tears here. Oh, shoot. Yeah. And then I can do myself. No. People, and then that's what I'm learning in the book, A Course of Love, is that let people help out. Right? By letting people help out, that is also love. Thank you. So it's Sorry, it's it cut off the reception. It cut off a little bit. But anyway, so now my Amazon store.
Can I see you poop?
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't poop on the peanut butter too. Thank you. Okay, so if you want to add one, there you go. It's a big carrot. There you go.
Thanks.
But if any of you want to share my GoFundMe, please do so. It would be very appreciated. I would have liked to do an activity, special activity with my kids for New Year's. We saw a campground today. Just, hey, can I see it? No. Can I see it? Where, like, it's an RV. This? What do you need? For what? Don't do that in bed. So, okay, use this. Use this. So it was beside the living area. And I'm like, ooh, hey, Crystal, how you doing? I was like, ooh, an RV place. It's like $200 a night. And I'm like, ooh, wow. I said, good for them. Good for them to be able to. Hey, we'll get there. I don't know why it bugs like that. I don't know why on So it's not the reality I want. The reality I want, I can afford this. I'm like, ooh, if I can see it, because I can afford it. Now I have to allow myself to be the version that has money. And yesterday I was like, yeah, I know, it did it twice. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm not on the Wi-Fi, because I have Wi-Fi here. It's just not on Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. I can't do nothing about it. Maybe if I change this closer that way. I don't know. Sometimes it goes on the Wi-Fi, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know what to do about it. Thank you. I'm like, at least I'm here. And I won't leave unless I say I'm leaving. So if it just disconnect, you know that I'm coming back. But yeah, if you want to share, again, I'm going to say it like, whoop, whoop, if you want to share my GoFundMe, I do have a GoFundMe. I felt weird doing a GoFundMe for myself and the girls. I said, people do that for their friends. People do that like, hey, we know this family and no, they lost everything or whatever. They need support. And I said, nobody has done that for me, but I'm going to do one for me right now. Alright, this is my need. So if you don't have to give, but you can give, but you can also share. If you can share with more people, there's a lot of people who know me and a lot of people who don't know me, right? And so it's allowed to help us with the bills and to help us to supplement the money that's already coming. Because I gotta say, it's supplementing. This is not the only thing. It's supplementing what's already coming in. Because I will speak the way I wanted to speak, right? But today, one thing that was super amazing is on the sheet, on the bingo card at the nature place. And it's cool. We had a backpack, we had the bingo sheet, we had like information sheet. Thank you. We had binoculars. Like in the bag, they had binoculars. So a bag with like three binoculars, and then they had little case for like if you find bugs, you can put them, and there's a little magnifying glass on top of the case, and then you just release them. And they had binoculars, little thing, and then a little magnifying glass, so if you go see like we would have the tracks. So we saw tracks, and we're like, looking in the little flyers, like, ooh, what are those tracks? And then we were able to see which kind of animal it was. It was super, super fun. And so one thing on the bingo card was to see if you spot a yellow flower. And I mean, things are dead here. Like, we are in a marsh and it's dry, very dry. A few cactuses. I mean, the flowering season is done. And Prince Philippe, no. And so we're like walking, done what? Maybe half an hour of walking. We haven't seen any flowers or any yellow flowers. And at one point we're walking on the trail, and then there's like one tiny yellow flowers out of the whole thing. It's like, oh, a yellow flower. Sophie, because she's like, oh, here's our yellow flowers. And like, that doesn't look like flower. It was just kind of like faded green, yellowish grass type thing. but they were not a flower. Anyway, so then we see that one flower, like it was kind of like almost like a daisy, or like, oh, this is a yellow flower here from the bingo card. And I'm not kidding you. Since then, it's like there was one, and then we keep walking. We go back to a different trail. We saw another one, and then another one, and then there was 2 or 3 in the little bush. And it's like, oh my God! The more we focus on the yellow flower, the more yellow flower we see. Not kidding you. We got to Walmart, which is like 10 minutes away. Right in front of the door, big bush with many yellow flowers. I was like, oh my gosh, God, I need to do this with money. Oh, here's money. Oh, here's money. Instead of saying, oh, there's no, here's money there. And I was like, oh, cool. Maybe we'll see more money. Oh, right? I don't know how. I don't know how, but there was nothing. There was one out of nowhere, and then poop, 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 poop. It just started appearing. So I'm like, how can I apply this to me and money? This is why at the grocery store, as much as I was scared, I had to give $1. I still had $1.32 left in the bank account, because I was like in my head, I was like, I have enough. I'm like, no, I have more than enough.
I have a napkin.
We don't have napkins anymore. One second.
Those are pretty big on you, mate, but they're still awesome.
I need to go and get napkins under the trailer, but that's not tonight. But yes, I'm like, oh, how can I see it? So when I was like paying in the bill, I'm like, oh my God, I have enough. I have more than enough, right? I have more than enough. And so by giving her the $1, like just $1 American, just enough to kind of cover whatever. I'm assuming maybe the $1 would have been $1.34, and in the account that was like $1.32 or $1.33 left. So by removing $1, we were good, because it's in Canadian. Like that was in American, right? But I said, oh, I want to cry. But anyway, when we got the $1, and I'm like, yes, we got enough for everything, right? And if I believe I'm provided for every time I need something, when I need food, I'll be provided for. Right? Doesn't matter. Now we had money. The other day we had food bank. The house doesn't matter. And now we're staying here until tomorrow. She allowed us to stay one extra night. Right now, what? Nice.
Carrot bacon. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, the places I've given my name for, like for boondocking, they did not respond, or it was a no. So I'm like, I don't know where we're gonna stay tomorrow, but there's a place that's waiting for us. And in California, like for Los Angeles, there's not that many boondocking in that we can go, and most places are a small driveway and whatever. So it's not worked out very well right now. But as I open up, because I'm like, there's the lady here. She said, oh, here's a map. There's a place where it's at Quartzsite in Yuma, in Arizona, where people go boondocking there. It's very busy, like January, February, because there's like an RV show or something, but it's very popular for snowbirds. And she said, maybe you can go there, like it's very inexpensive. It's like $180 for 7 months. Now the thing is, this is why I want to be able to get my solar panel, so I can actually be able to recharge my battery. Ben, c'est Sophie qui l'a fait. I'll give you your plate. Now, I don't even want to do 1,000 Trail. I don't even want to do the 1,000 Trail one. Like $600 for the year, but then you get to go in the campground. But I don't like, no. This one, like pretty sweet. Like, yeah, like it's
carrot bacon.
Sophie made little carrot bacon.
Just put it like 5 minutes in there.
Carrot chips.
Carrot bacon.
I said, man, I think it's like $40 for 2 weeks. You have access to, then you can go and fill up your water. There's no electricity. We can also empty your sewers. Alright, this sounds interesting. Yes, we're not accessing like anything on the coast here. But I'm like, for a few months, maybe I do that for a month or two. Maybe I do that. And then just have nowhere to go, and we stay there
just used to getting blank.
Who cares? And I can maybe do, I don't know.
Whatever you just said, please say it again.
Now the internet would be the issue. Not the issue, but the thing I wouldn't have much internet. But I know, I have my phone, it's just slower.
Ready to do this?
Forget it.
Anyway, so
I'm a sucker for
I said, God, I know you're providing for me. And I know God is me.
You're not even
So if I'm God, of course I'm providing for myself. So I'm like using, this is why I'm like, oh, let me go over the shame of asking for money and do a GoFundMe.
I'm in such a good mood.
Right? It's a lot of inner work. But I said, I got needs. I am acknowledging that I do have needs. And I'm not ashamed of having needs. But I wasn't ashamed, like, man, people can judge me that, oh my God. Because I did get judged, because I did judge myself, right? And at one point I was talking to a guy, financial advisor or someone at the bank. And I told him how much money I had before, and that I have nothing anymore right now. And he's like, oh, you get that much money and you have nothing now? I'm like, yeah. Right? When I share this, it's not to be judged. I make choices, right? But I also use it to serve people and to serve myself too. But yeah. So there is a part of me that's like, you know what? People can judge. If they wear my shoes, they would have done the same thing. So, or probably not. I used it on me and my business and investing in me instead of investing in other business.
I'm trying to get carrot bacon, but I'm not getting one strip and six.
You have to press. Wait. You have to go like this. Right.
It really is amazing to watch.
Where's he see?
People hand them free stuff.
So yeah, and I'm learning different things, right? People, I've used my money to help others. And I'm like, man, how many people am I going to help when I make shitload of money? Now I still have to help myself too, but yes, it was beautiful. I'm like jumping different places, but different, beautiful place. And the guy was very cute. He was so sweet. We saw, so at the end when we came back, he was outside showing, like, yes, he's outside. And he was doing a little presentation with a turtle shell, like a big turtle shell. And when he was leaving, he's like, oh, hi, you're back. I'm like, yes, I'm back. And then, so he allowed us to touch the shell. And I said, what does it look like inside? And he turns around, ew, there's if you've never seen the inside of a turtle shell, there's the spine attached to the shell, right? So they can't leave. Their spine, you can see the bone and you can see the rib cage, like the ribs on the edge of the things, like, yeah. And it was just weird. Anyway, I had a crush today. I love it when I have a crush. Like, I'm just so good. Like, a little shy. But yeah. I find me cute.
This is a house crush. Oh, what?
It's a good emotion. It's a good emotion to have a crush and feeling like, oh, like, yes. I don't think I'll see him again, but who knows? I'm like, I don't know how much money I'll make by New Year's, but New Year's Eve they have an activity in PJ until like 10 o'clock or something for the countdown. It's like $90 for the three of us, but so right now we're not going, but like maybe we'll be there. And so we came back from the grocery store and I bought milk. My God, I bought actual milk in an actual container. I opened the door. That's the first thing that hit the sidewalk. It cracks under the bottle, my 4 liter. Like, no! It's the only thing I really, really wanted in my groceries today was the milk. Anyway, that was a little disappointing. So I'm like running, there's milk spilling everywhere. So I put like whatever is left in here, but I've got more than that. And I got creative. So it's not that I don't have anything, but so now my blender has a use. It's gonna have a use during our traveling days. Especially if I don't have electricity, if we're boondocking, I'm gonna use this because I also bought. I found this. I have been without milk for 2-3 days though. 2 days. So Alright, and not happening again. It actually is pretty good. Like, it's not going anywhere, and it fits in the fridge. I bought powder milk. Oh, anyway, so I said when this one is done, dry, non-fat dry milk. I don't know if that's 1%. I drink 3%. I drink 3.3, like whole milk. But at least I won't run out of milk. If I don't have space in my fridge for the big container, I'm not gonna have my own container. So to make 1 quart, add 1 pouch of instant non-fat dry milk. Oh, to 3 3/4 cups of cold water. I mean, I really need to be desperate.
You really have to watch this show. Well, I wish we could talk face to face. But with our situation, this is the way it has to be.
I don't go to the. I used to have in my fridge, right? I had my fridge upstairs and my fridge in the garage. I had my 4 liter in the fridge upstairs, and I had 2 bags of 4 liters in the downstairs. So I would always have a rotation, and when I had 1 left downstairs, I would buy another 2 or 3 because I am not liking milk. Well, I'm not liking milk. This is kind of my.
Sorry, I've been eating peanut butter. And I was trying to tell you that my mouth was stuck.
Stir until dissolve.
Hey, seriously.
Baby berry, nothing.
Way too much reality TV. Well, there's only one
For best flavor.
He said he's always drawing torches at this point.
What?
So, we can look at his sketchbook.
I'm gonna be drinking dry milk.
Didn't want anyone to look at it, but he obliged.
That's just hilarious. Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
You went out.
Oh my God, Nicole, where do you live in Mexico? I don't know, if you're not too far from the border, maybe we can drive. We can drive and park our camper at your house for a few days. We're in Chula Vista right now. Anyway, so for best flavor, store in a tightly sealed glass container and refrigerate overnight before serving. Oh, this is just in last resort. I do intend on buying regular 3% milk. Not today, we have 2% milk, but
Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me.
contains milk. I think it's just milk in it.
I wish you could be here with me in America, Deborah. I'm telling you, it's just
I mean,
season 4, episode 12. Cheryl and Dave were
this I will be very. The day that I need to drink this milk, I'll be very grateful I have it.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you're right.
But for those of you who know that I love my chocolate milk, my Nesquik milk, not the American version though. I cannot eat by a spoon. I cannot take a spoon of Nesquik from the US. It is not good like that. The Canadian one, is this bad?
How long do you put them?
Put that 30 seconds. Put that 30 seconds.
3?
30. Put it 30. It's just, the Nesquik is just too granulated here.
What does that mean?
Like, they're clumps. There's no, like, the powder is not fine. Like, it's big sugar. In Canada, they may have pressed my Christmas lights. So like, we're done. We're done, baby.
Cheryl couldn't resist Dave's charms. Once the housemates got wind of it, they tried to talk to Cheryl and Dave. But the minute they knew their crush was forbidden, it only pushed them closer. No one's pushing us together because I'm gonna push him away.
Okay, if we can't talk to him about his house crush, what do we do?
Research. There's gotta be a book on house crushes.
To the bookstore.
What does it look like?
How is it that the bookstore has no
That-
books on house crushes?
And how is their cafe?
What's a house crush? Who's the crush? Where's the crush on who?
Very small. Sad.
But yeah.
Just bring us up.
Nice nut dust. That'll be $4.
Oh, so today I spoil it, girls. I mean, we've definitely, if we go with food is healthy or not, like that's not the mindset I have, but I definitely have less snacks like this. Man, I remember in Brossard, I had my whole corner shelf with like fruit roll-ups, Rice Krispie Square, Bear Paws. Like there was like snacks and like applesauce and stuff. Now I got nothing of that. If we buy cookies, it's like we have Oreos and we buy one thing of cookies. Like I think we still have some. So we do spoil ourselves once in a while. And today I said, well, you know what? You get to have your treat for roll up. And it's not because I think it's bad. Like, I feel like I'm living a life of... There are people who choose this life of simplicity and just eating healthy and like fresh food. Right now, for me, it's out of necessity at the moment, which is probably going to become our lifestyle too. You know, eating more fresh food and less processed food. Not because it's bad, just because like, honestly, having less money, I've eaten better.
Mommy, you want bacon?
No, thank you. No. We have eaten better? No, we didn't eat big meals. No, one a day. One a day. Hey. What?
What is it?
That's a carrot.
And where has it been?
In the microwave. But I do see, as we're changing vibration, what we don't need, what doesn't serve us anymore, goes down. So I'm also feeling maybe the milk. Maybe I'm going to be drinking less milk. So I was like, I was looking at the cart of milk, like, that's all I wanted. Like, you're bringing me so much comfort. And I'm like, there's a part of me that feels like maybe it's going to, like, and I think it was last year. What's going on? I think it was last year. I was like with the container of Nesquik, like, I love you for however long I have you in my life. I love you so much, Nesquik, right? I don't know if you remember, if you were on that live, but that was a live that I had done, and I'm like, oh my god. And I think Thunder was like, what are you doing? Like, but I know as I heal, my frequency is changing, and there's stuff that I won't be eating, so I don't know if Nesquik will still be part of my life, right? And now I'm like, I don't really, like, I'm drinking the Nesquik from here because I have it, but I don't get the craving for it, so I'm not quite sad about it. I'm not sad. I'm sad, it's just, like, I'm more upset that it doesn't taste like the one in Canada. Like, shit. But yeah, we've been having a lot more fruits, more vegetables, less meat. Not that we already eat meat, but so now I did, like, the girls are like, yeah, do we have, like, so we have the little vegan chicken nuggets that are, like, not of real chicken. And she's like, oh, are those, like, the fake chicken one? She's like, because I like those better than the real chicken nuggets. Like, the real chicken nuggets. I'm like, yes, they are. So, like, even without doing it on purpose, we're eating fresher food. So today we were enjoying the nature more. I do enjoy that right now, like, they're allowing us to use their front yard. So the girls in the morning just get out, go play in the front yard. And they have the one hoverboard. They play with the hoverboard, and just to be in the sun, like, we had 2 days of rain in the past 2 months. 3 days of rain? Yeah. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm actually glad that it's not too warm, because without electricity, like, now I have electricity, but if I plug on the 112, the other day at the other house, it blew up the fuse, so that we had to go and reset it. So now it's perfect. During the day it's nice and warm. Now we had to wear long sleeves today, but some days we just, like, we don't need the AC. So am I glad that we're not here during the summer? Yes. No, we're not swimming because the water is cold, but we're not like, oh, we really need to swim. Like, it's actually pretty, like, I'm actually looking at what we do have, right? If it was summer months where it was warmer, I wouldn't be able to leave my animals in the camper without the AC or without some sort of air. So I'm very glad for that it's not too warm. Evenings are cool, which is great. We just have our heater, and even when we go to sleep, we're under the blanket and sweating. So when I hear the fan, like, I'm not cold, so I'm just like, ugh. It's just the noise. But so in the morning I turn it off. Like, I turn it off in the middle of the night if it bugs me for the noise. But it's not cold enough that I need it much. Just in the morning when we get up. Hey, Puff Puff.
It was an honest mistake. There was a portrait and a mystery girl.
It's the same face.
So now I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Like, because we have to come back right April. So November, December, September, January, February, March, April. I think beginning I have to be back to Canada before the beginning of May. So now what I'm thinking is maybe we're gonna go. Maybe tomorrow we're leaving towards Arizona. I don't know, unless something shows up in my reality. It's like I don't know. But I did discover as I was looking towards Arizona, and I was looking for that free place or that very inexpensive place. I'm like, even if I go there, I still need electricity, right? For every 2-3 days. At one point, I will get myself the solar panel so that it charges for 12 hours and you can use it. So then we're gonna always have electricity, which is awesome. I don't get in, and but I went and looked on the Harvest Host application, and there's a bunch of boondockers there. There's a bunch of hosts so that we could request it along the way too. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And there's a couple places that are kind of resorty too, so like hot spring and stuff, where, you know, if you want to have access, you still have to pay. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna manifest money and we're just gonna get there. And so like, even if I had all the money, would I just set up in one camping ground? Yes, I have. Please do share it. Aw, do share it if that would help me very, very much.
Mommy,
You want me to cut it?
yeah.
Yeah, so today we have $1.32 left in our bank account. There you go. I cut it. But we did do our groceries, so at least we have food. We have food. We have a bunch of oranges there. You want an orange?
So
One
both
second.
of us cannot eat one.
Ridiculously good. Jeff Masterson as Agent Zachary Maxwell is the greatest spy that ever lived.
I feel safer living in a world that he protects. It's a movie, doofuses. There's no such thing as evil masterminds with pet sharks.
I'm gonna cut this here. But yeah, so I said, you know what? Now I get to ask.
This would never bite me.
When we were in Hemet, California, we had so much support. Okay, so like we found, well, our friend that we met there, she put us the food relief, like kind of food bank, but they have food relief. So we did a food bank at some churches, but also they have this program where they're not the church that do it, but you go and get some food. You wait in there in the morning and you just drive through. And there's like people, like there are stands and they give a lot of produce. Man, we had so much food. It was amazing. I want to say it was ridiculous, but man, like carrot that you want, there was like a lot. And so lots of fresh produce. And like, maybe it's going to be worth the drive, the 1.5-hour drive or the 2-hour drive to just go and get. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And we had the people were hosting us. They were giving us some food and gift. And it's like, wow, thank you guys. Like, we've been very spoiled in Hemet. And then we made friends there. It felt like a community that I could live in. No, it's not by the beach.
Yeah.
It's for both of you. If you need more, if you need more,
I'm keeping this.
everybody can. I'm gonna cut more. But I'm not off work. I am working. That's the thing. I am working. I'm doing exactly what I was doing there. I'm a mindset and self-love coach. I also have an Amazon business. So I actually never stopped working. I just don't have clients. And I just don't have any clients that are working with me. I had one client before I left. And then my Amazon business, actually, when we were arriving in Hemet, like I didn't have that many sales in the past months. And I started back in March, and it's been a little disappointing for a while. Like it's not that I didn't do the effort, I have done the work. But anyway, so now a month ago, I'm like, ooh, we have internet. Let me just go. Like we actually have like Wi-Fi. Let me go. So I did like a full 3 weeks, almost 4, and I think I did 4 weeks worth of post every day, especially with Christmas. And then actually today, this morning, I did an extra 2-3 weeks worth of it. So I've post for until like the next 2-3 weeks. But I've not stopped. Like already, so I'm considering coming back to Canada just for the insurance at the moment, right? Because I can be out of Canada for a maximum 180 days for the insurance. And for government, it's 183 days, starting January 1st. But for the insurance, it's when I left to when I come back that I'm covered. If I can finally make a shitload of money, or actually just make money, and I can just get insurance somewhere else, if anything, right? Or like there's something that can happen. Or I was even thinking, I have to be out of the country for less than that, drive back to BC, get to Canada, and then I can come back, right? Depending if I find a place to stay here. I even looked in Hemet for a house that was for sale. It's like $520,000. Beautiful house, mountain view everywhere. Like, so I am very considering having a house in the area somehow. And yeah. So anyway, but there was like. I will come back. I do have to come back to Canada. I just don't know how. Is it going to be by plane? Is it going to be driving back to Quebec? Or am I going to be good enough to just drive back to BC and come back? And I'm like, in the spring, because yeah, so until April, I'm staying down here until the snow and cold is gone. More? And then maybe I'll go back for the summer. I'm absolutely no clue.
If there's no more questions, I'll tell you.
And I don't know how my financial situation will be then. I would like the girls to, I know in Montreal the girls have a kids bereavement, a kids grieving summer camp in August, and they've done it this year. And it would be cool if, like, I'd like to align if we happen to actually, if I manifested very well living in California. That would be our time, like in August, that we actually go to Montreal. I can send the girls for that weekend at the summer camp, and then we can go visit our family during summer. That's something that would be possible. Actually, that would be actually a fun thing to do. But I do consider, because I'm like finding something here. What? My business is already there. And I don't know if I received $14 one day this week from Amazon, and I received $1 as well, or a couple pennies from Amazon. And I'm like, I don't know where that money comes from, but it comes from Amazon. Was it a reimbursement, or was it because I actually made money 1 month? I don't know. But I got money from Amazon. I'm like, so wait, I got paid, just like, here's some money. So actually, because today I was like, oh yeah, this is why, because I sent $50 in my bank account. I was at Walmart. We used a $50 gift card, and I sent $50, and I'm like, oh, there's an extra $15. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh no, I did get paid from Amazon. I'm like, yeah, sweet. So we're good to keep everything. We did go one. Oh, you got juice in your eye. There was one time we went to the grocery store, and I'm like, oh, please. I had to leave like the fajita bread. Like, well, we're gonna not need this. Thank you. I don't have enough for that, right? The feeling is awful. Holy shit. Like, I've never done that in my entire life. I've been working since I was 12. I always admit I was able to take care of myself the entire time, right? And I've always worked for other people. I was also a babysitter. So I guess I was not working always for anyone. I was working for me at the beginning. Oh shit, look at that. I was already a business owner when I was 12. Oh fuck. Ah, this is a new breakthrough. Oh yeah. Oh, this is so cool. And then I went and learned. I went to a summer camp one year where it was an entrepreneurship, like you become your own business. So we had built a business, so we were doing candles. So we had gotten the funding from the bank, and like we had done our business plan, and like we had received money, and then we had bought the stuff to make the candles, and then we were selling the candles. Everybody had, like in that summer camp, we had done our plans, and so there was an event where all of us at our stands, and it was kind of a little competition of which one made the most money. Anyway, so one of them, those who actually won, their stand was not like it was a service, but like they had made like a pie, like just throw a pie at someone in someone's face. $1 a pie. They got all their whipped cream sponsored by the grocery store or whatever, and they make a shitload of money, right? Which was pretty cool. At the summer camp I was doing, that was But yeah, so maybe we should start doing that. But anyway, so yeah. So it's not that I've stopped working. It's just my work is not requiring me to be doing something all the time. And I can't wait for it to actually like
What are you guys doing?
pay off.
Nothing.
I've done a lot of work. Now I just have to believe that it is that easy. Like, oh, let's just put this there, right? The company, the people who have shown me how to do it, like I paid money for this. They believe in me. I mean, the credit card and all the banks are calling me to say you owe us money. They believe in me. They believe I can make money. Everybody, all the people that we owe money to, all the debts we have, they know we can make money. They believe in us so much. So when we feel harassed, it's like, so because we're like, oh, I don't have money. They're like, I know you can. I know, and it's the universe pushing us. I know you can make money. You're not poor, right? I had to work this. I am the wealth. I am source. I am it. But yes, I didn't, like, long story short, I didn't stop working. I've always worked. Now it looks like I've not worked much, but my business in the past year and a half, like in the past 2 years, my business, like, I don't have a product physical. It's a service, right? I offer coaching. I spent a lot of money, so please go listen to my podcast on my website. I spent 50 grand on the podcast, and right, so for having it for a full year, I didn't know I worked, so I paid someone to do it for me, like to post stuff for me, and I actually was able to keep my stuff, and right, I was on Broadway on a nice billboard. That only cost me 5 grand, okay? So I'm like, man, that was a lot of money. No, it was $5,000 to be on the billboard in Times Square, which was pretty expensive. So I said yes. I said fuck yes, right? But my business is serving people and helping them know that they create their reality and attract better for them, and sharing my story. I'm a speaker. I've done some podcasts. I've done some episodes. I'm a guest also. If you have a podcast and you want a guest, I would love to come and share my story with you guys. So I have given my name to some podcasts as well. I've done one when we were in Dallas, or no, I don't remember where we were, but I did one where we stopped at the library and like, we have Wi-Fi, so let me do it here. And but yeah, so I have my podcast that had almost 50 episodes. Oh no, I had 50 episodes. I had 20 with Jill Nicolini, and then another like 30. So I have almost over 50 episodes of podcasts that you guys can listen, where I share stories and some of the things I went through. And then I was doing a live daily on TikTok for a full year and a half, almost 2 years. My business is of entertainment, is of teaching. I did do programs. I had a program called Freedom Formula that I was doing. I offered it. Nobody ever signed up for it. Nobody. I had to give it away for free because I'm like, I want people to actually use that stuff. It's so good, right? But it's still available, $297 American. It is on my website under the coaching and services I offer. No, I said, non. Hey, pour les fois qu'on a des snacks là, qui sont même là, gardez-vous-en un par jour. And so it is available. It's like a 4-part. It's in English and there's a French version too. It's a 4-part. It teaches the law of attraction. That was my mentor who did this program, and I was qualified to teach it. So I was able to do it because I'm a master freedom leader. So I was able to share this stuff. Eat your peanut butter toast. And so that was pretty fun. Nobody ever bought it. I can get it for free. It is available on my Patreon. So if you can't afford the $297 US, if you can afford the $50 per month, and you don't even have to sign up for every month. $50 you get on Patreon. You get the program. You get also access to the support group every month, where you can write your stuff. It's like not on one-on-one, but if you're the only one in the group for a while. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? But yeah, so like, thank you. I was thinking about you today. I'm like, oh, Emmett. I really loved Emmett. I was looking at a house. Like, not that I can buy it right now, but there was a house nearby our place for 520K. I'm like, this is beautiful. Like I could see me live in Emmett. Like, it was. No, it doesn't. It's not a beach house yet, but it's a good starting point. Sexy French Queen. Ah, yeah, no, je sais. Hello. Hey guys, I have started a GoFundMe. It is on my website. It is on here. There's in the bio. If you could support us or help us, anything, please share the link. Today is kind of like this post is about this having conversation. But yeah, so I do offer the program for $297. But also you guys can have it for $50 a month. Like you can sign up for the first month, and I have my pictures there. There's no nude, but it's just.
Can I have a for real?
No, you already had one. That's it. One a day. I'm gonna see my belly. I want to make sure you don't see more. If I lift my arms. Hey, Kasaya, how you doing? Hello, girl. So we have to leave tomorrow. I still don't know where we're going. I've not been approved for cuckoo. I've not been approved for boondocking yet. So I don't know. Don't know where we're gonna go. Ça va bien. Ça va pas full super bien. Ça va bien. Ça va. Ça va aller mieux. Ça va de mieux en mieux. Ben ouais. Pour moi, il me reste $1.32 dans mon compte de banque. Jusqu'au 1er janvier, j'ai un extra 1600 qui rentre, mais la moitié, 3/4 part déjà. Parce que j'ai ma voiture à payer. Thank you. Arrête, papier. Ouais, fait que là, j'ai la voiture qui part, j'ai un paiement de 550, j'ai mon storage qui est un autre $500. Après ça, j'ai $300 pour hydro puis le téléphone. Oh my god. Fait que mon 1600, il va me rester peut-être 200 pour l'épicerie jusqu'au 20. Ouais. Fait que, où est-ce qu'il va y avoir un autre paiement de oh my god. De 1000$ du vin, il part tout de suite. Fait que, je recherche, là, je me trouve des façons créatives, là, d'avoir des fonds. On est arrivé à l'épicerie aujourd'hui, il faut que je donne $1 comptant américain pour que ma carte passe, parce que ma carte elle passait pas. Fait que je disais on va essayer qu'un $1, pouf, ça l'a passé. Je voulais pas j'étais là, s'il vous plaît, je veux pas avoir à laisser de quoi de côté parce que j'ai pas assez d'argent là. C'est pas le fun, là, je me dis faut que je trouve une façon. Fait que si tu peux le partager, GoFundMe, ce serait très apprécié. Fait que là au moins on a de l'argent pour on a de la bouffe en masse. Je sais pas où qu'on dort demain parce que là on doit partir demain. J'ai donné mon nom, j'ai fait une couple de place puis c'était un nom qui était pas disponible. Fait que là je laisse là l'univers m'aider. Moi j'ai pas attention pour pas qu'il m'aille à l'écran. Mais ouais, fait que je travaille fort sur ne pas avoir peur. Mais j'ai un programme aussi qui est offert à partir du 1er janvier. J'offre c'est un groupe de support pour $30 américains par mois. Où est-ce que vous avez accès dans un groupe de Facebook, genre c'est des problèmes, peu importe. C'est pas du 1 à 1, mais c'est quasiment comme, parce que quand il n'y a pas grand monde, c'est pas mal ça. Mais sinon, c'est comme, j'étais sur tout plein de groupes de support. Puis là, j'ai besoin de conseils. Puis là, fait que là, je leur faisais du coaching. Je fais, Christy, je viens de... Mon énergie, là, tu sais, c'est 5000$ par mois pour travailler 1 à 1 avec moi. Individuel. La première session, c'est $250. Je fais que je leur ai donné quelque chose que quelqu'un paierait ce montant-là. Je dis, ah non, j'ai débarqué de ces groupes-là. J'ai dit non, je mérite de me faire payer. Puis 30$ par mois, c'est ce que j'ai. Fait que j'ai ça qui est disponible. J'ai travaillé 1 à 1 avec moi. J'ai un programme qui est 297. C'est programme de manifestation. Là, comment est-ce qu'on manifeste, c'est quoi la loi d'attraction, plus une technique. Hey, Sophie? Fait que là j'ai dit, il y a personne qui m'en appartient juste pour m'aider. J'ai dit, là, je vais en faire un moi-même. Faut que moi je m'aide, hein? Fait que moi j'ai mon dos. J'ai dit, je peux pas. Si j'ai pas de clients qui rentrent, puis j'ai pas plus que ça de vente d'Amazon, puis en passant, mon site c'est amazon.ca/shop/mon-90, ben, il faut que je me trouve une façon parce que c'est pas que je, tu sais, c'est pas que je veux pas, là. C'est pas que je fais rien, right? J'ai tout fait. Ça me tente juste pas à travailler pour quelqu'un d'autre. J'ai fait de l'acting aussi, fait que là, on est ici, mais j'ai pas rien trouvé. Puis là, en plus, il faut que je paye pour le Casting Network parce que notre membership est fini. Fait en ce moment, c'est 25$ par mois. Chacune, ça revient à 75$ par mois. Je fais, wow, on va oublier ça. On va faire nos affaires ici. Je vais juste donner un balai d'habiller. Fait que là, on fait des choix. Comme, je coupe pas mal tout, là. Je peux pas couper plus que ça. Et Netflix fonctionne encore pour une raison. Tant mieux. Putain, vraiment, il n'a pas passé le dernier mois. Le Disney. Ah, je pourrais peut-être enlever YouTube, là. On a YouTube qu'on paye un montant par mois pour l'avoir premium. Mais je l'aurais enlevé, tiens. Je l'aurais enlevé ça, YouTube, là. Ça. Mon but, c'est pas de tout couper. Right? Faut quand même qu'on se donne du fun, maintenant, là. Mais au moins, je trouve des façons de faire des activités qui sont gratuites. On fait des affaires de nature. On est beaucoup dans la nature. T'sais, j'avais même vendu, je faisais même un calendrier de nudité. Puis ça s'est pas vendu. Vous, je le vendais 100$, mais en même temps, comme je me respecte quand même, là, vous voulez me voir tout nu, vous allez payer. Crash le cash, tu me vois tout nu. Hey. Ben non, j'ai rien vendu. Fait que toutes les façons que j'avais trouvées pour faire l'argent, ça n'a pas porté fruit encore. Fait que là, j'ai dit, ah ben là, gars, on va se faire un GoFundMe. Un moment donné. Fait que là, ben, je sais, mais c'est pour, ouais. Fait que là, je travaille à supplémenter mon revenu de base, qui est l'aide pour les enfants du gouvernement. Fait qu'à chaque mois, là, parce que j'ai des enfants, j'ai de l'argent. Je pense que je vais commencer à faire des bébés pour avoir plus d'argent. Ah non, on va pas manifester ça. Hey, tabarnouche. J'ai pas de place pour un autre enfant ici, là. Mais je le comprends pourquoi que le monde font ça. C'est l'argent qu'ils ont. Un bébé, ça coûte pas bien cher, un bébé, là. Quand que tu donnes ce que tu as besoin, là. Tant que ça a des vêtements, puis même à ça, souvent, ils sont juste en couche. Ça mange pas fort pour un bon 6 mois, mais t'as de l'argent, t'as comme 500$ par mois. Mais moi, ce que j'apprécie, c'est que là, puis je suis sûre, dans le fin fond de mon cœur, là, je sais que je vais faire, je sais que c'est pas la fin pour moi, là, c'est clair. Je sais que je vais être dans une bonne relation, puis que j'ai quelqu'un qui prend soin de nous vraiment, puis que ma business, ça va fonctionner. Ou que je travaillerai même pas, puis qu'on va prendre soin de moi, whatever. Mais que j'ai un bon style de vie. Dans mon coaching, right, je travaille beaucoup à pas juger le monde, puis à avoir de l'amour inconditionnel, right? Puis il y a plein de monde qui dit, ah, check le BS qui travaille pas, avis du gouvernement, mais ça, c'est du jugement, right? Fait que là, autant que j'ai eu beaucoup d'argent, j'avais du jugement contre moi. Je travaillais des jugements, d'avoir de l'argent. Non, c'était pas millionnaire, mais j'ai pu voir où est-ce que j'étais dans un manque de mindset. Que là, en étant avec presque rien, je comparais à ce que j'avais avant, j'ai rien là. OK? Si je compare à ça, mais quand je compare en dedans, j'ai plus. Là. Mais quand je compare à ce que j'étais avant, j'avais une maison de 4000 pieds carrés avec tout plein d'affaires. J'étais comme pleine là. Right? Fait que ça, mon petit camper avec mes petites affaires, il en reste pas gros. Mais je peux pas comparer parce que c'est pas la même affaire. Là, je suis en Californie. Puis un exemple que je peux donner, là, je joue au jeu solitaire Smash. Puis là, j'ai mis 3$. Dans les 2-3 dernières semaines que j'ai joué, j'ai déposé 3$. Mais je ne vais pas dépenser de l'argent pour ça. Là. Mais je dis, attends, hein, c'est parce que je crois pas en moi. Si je n'ai pas de l'argent, c'est parce que je ne crois pas que je vais gagner. Je ne crois pas en moi. Fait que j'ai mis 3$. J'ai monté à 10$, j'ai descendu. Là, je suis point 6 cents. Mais l'affaire, c'est que là, je suis rendue au niveau 29, au niveau 32. Ouais. je ramasse des affaires, j'en dépense, j'en relâche. Tu sais, ça monte, ça descend, ça monte, ça descend. Puis j'ai osé certaines choses, j'ai baissé, puis... Mais j'ai fait, OK, mettons là, je suis au niveau 32, il me reste 0.6 cents. Quand j'étais au niveau 25, oui, j'avais 10 piastres, mais là, je suis au niveau 32, right? Fait que l'expérience, j'ai gagné de l'expérience. Pas l'argent, mais l'expérience a été gagnée. Ça, fait que, oui, je sais, je vais avoir plus d'argent, mais en même temps, faut que je focus sur... Ah, mais quand comme là, j'ai presque rien, mais je suis en Californie. Ouais, je manifestais en Californie. Moi, je voulais passer l'hiver à l'extérieur. Je voulais plus dans le froid. Ben, c'est mon premier hiver. C'est mon premier hiver à plus être dans le froid. Est-ce que je vais revenir au Canada puis faire l'hiver aux États-Unis? Je sais pas. Est-ce que je vais juste vivre ici? J'ai manifesté de vivre aux États-Unis, en Californie, right? Fait qui sait? Je ne sais pas. Mais d'une façon, je sais. Ben, mon but, c'est de vivre ici. À faire assez d'argent que je peux vivre ici, m'acheter une maison. Puis au pire, j'ai dual, whatever, citizenship. Puis parce que j'ai de l'argent, si tu travailles pour ta propre business, tu as le droit de venir faire des contrats puis de vivre plus que 180 jours aux États-Unis. Fait que je sais vraiment pas. Puis je me suis dit, peut-être que je vais faire juste plein d'argent ou que je vais rencontrer un chum. Je vais juste faire du bénévolat. J'aime ça faire du bénévolat, moi. Caroline, j'aime ça. Mais tu sais, fait que je sais pas. Je veux pas penser. On vit au jour le jour, puis la tête. Mais c'est ça. Fait que, si vous voulez m'aider, le GoFundMe, partagez-le. Je l'ai dit en anglais, mais GoFundMe, partagez-le. Ça va vraiment nous aider. Puis, qui sait, on va pouvoir, plus qu'on m'aide, je vais pouvoir aider plus de monde aussi. Parce que je vais rencontrer des gens. Là, il y a une madame, en fait, dans le boondocking, où est-ce que la madame, elle a un cancer. Je me dis, crème, c'est parfait, je pourrais aller comme chez elle, puis lui apporter mon énergie, puis ma guérison, la guérison. Puis, tu sais, partager les choses. Mais, tu sais, si moi, je stresse pour ma situation financière, énergétiquement, c'est pas bon pour les gens que je rencontre. J'ai déjà une énergie de stress, right? Mais c'est une énergie que je suis bien pris soin. Je peux montrer aux gens qui sont bien pris soin et je peux les aider d'une façon qui va être moins restreinte. Fait que moi, c'est pour ça ma guérison, c'est plus pour ça. C'est pour être capable aussi d'aider les autres. Énergétiquement. De par ma présence, justement. J'ai même pas envie de coacher la madame, puis je suis capable juste de l'aider de même, right? Puis je rencontre du monde. Les gens que je rencontre, tu sais, on est chez Jeff Moyer. C'est un auteur-compositeur aveugle. On a son livre. Puis il a vécu plein d'affaires. Il a fait partie de l'histoire des États-Unis aussi. Ah ouais, pour what? Ben là, c'est le bedtime comme dans pas long. OK? Fait que c'est juste comme les gens que je rencontre. Aller visiter des sites, des restaurants qui sont sur l'application. Puis justement, pouvoir aider leur compagnie. Moi là, c'est la seule raison que je veux faire plein d'argent. Que je puisse provider mes filles. Qu'on puisse faire des belles activités et tout. Parce que là, on fait le tour des États-Unis, mais on fait pas grand-chose. On fait ce qui est gratuit, mais il y a des affaires que je voudrais voir aussi, right? Qui vont encourager d'autres entreprises. Moi, j'aime ça encourager les entreprises. On va aller voir la petite ruche, là, la petite compagnie qui fait du miel à l'autre bout du monde pour leur donner de la business. C'est mon but aussi. Je veux pouvoir aider ce monde-là. J'aime ça. Nous, on voyage, tout. Puis là, je fais, oh! Ils font du vin. Bon, ben, je peux donner du vin à quelqu'un. Ou prendre la version non alcoolisée. Et ils ont des produits du marché, on va les encourager. Ou d'aller voir où est-ce qu'ils vont. Je sais pas, moi. Il y en a un, c'est un champ de lavande. Ben, on va les aider. Tu sais, comme. Le monde, il met tellement d'efforts et d'énergie dans leur business qu'ils croient. Ben, je veux être une des personnes qui les supporte. C'est un peu de même que je veux. Tu sais, j'aime ça, supporter les gens dans leur passion. Ma passion, c'est d'aider le monde dans leur passion. J'ai différentes passions, mais ça, c'est une des affaires que j'aime bien gros. D'être la personne qui fait « Hey, tu existes ». Right? Parce que dans mon monde à moi, je suis la déesse de mon univers, je suis Dieu. Mais si je ne l'ai pas vu, ça n'existe pas. Ça existe parce que quelqu'un l'a dit, mais ça existe en vibration. Mais dans mon monde, ça n'a comme pas encore existé. Tout le temps que je fais un film, là, ben, si ça n'a pas rentré dans l'écran, ça n'existe comme pas encore. Ben, j'aime ça pouvoir dire, hey, maintenant tu existes, maintenant tu existes, maintenant tu existes. Ouais, j'ai entendu parler de toi, maintenant tu existes. Puis de mettre le spotlight sur des gens. En ayant toujours le spotlight sur moi. Parce que je suis la main character de mon film. Mais ouais, j'aime ça pouvoir partager ça avec les autres. Puis comme ça, ben, c'est partager avec vous aussi. Si c'est quelque chose qui vous intéresse de voyager de même aussi. Que oui, j'ai hâte de pouvoir voyager à ce que ça coûte des milliers de dollars. Mais, tu sais, mon camper m'a coûté 9500. Je fais, oh, 9500. Je l'ai payé. Mais j'ai dit, crime, une semaine à dîner, ça m'aurait coûté 10 000. Ouais, on a fait une semaine. Ça veut-tu inclure la croisière? Je pense que ça avait inclus la croisière, puis 2-3 jours à dîner. Je pense que ça nous a coûté comme 10-12 000. Et là, j'ai une maison pour 10 000. Puis on peut aller n'importe où. Mais là, j'ai hâte d'avoir d'autres argent pour que je puisse aller faire d'autres affaires en plus dans ma maison avec moi tout le temps. Ouais. Fait que, en tout cas, je parle beaucoup. Mais là, je vais m'en aller. Fait que partagez, share my link, the GoFundMe link. You have all the services that you can work with me. Yap, 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 yap. We love you so much. On vous aime pas. Bye. Yap, yap.